God Shiva speaks. The Father says, the main thing is purity. Explain to those who come to the center, if you don't become pure, this knowledge will not stay in your intellects. If while studying yoga, remembrance of me, God the Father of all souls, you become impure again, everything will be ruined. If someone doesn't remain pure, it doesn't matter if he doesn't come to class. You mustn't be concerned about that. To the extent that someone studies and becomes pure, to that extent he will become wealthy in heaven. Gateway to Heaven, the 7th of December 2021. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, you Brahmins, the mouth-born creations of Prajapita Brahma know, that day has now come once again. Which day? Only now you Brahmins, souls, know that the original eternal deity religion of heaven is once again being established in Bharat. That is, the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan is being established once again. Gateway to Heaven, the 7th of December 2021. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, I, God the Father of all souls, has came to purify you souls. You now know you were pure deities, residents of heaven, and have now become impure. So you must instantly let go of impurity. Body consciousness is the devilish dictates, and this also has to be removed. Body consciousness is the number one vice which has to be removed. Gateway to Heaven, the 7th of December 2021. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, people go to temple and religious places only after bathing. No one will go there without bathing. That is physical bathing. This is the bathing of knowledge. One has to be pure in this too. Even non-vegetarians are not allowed to come. Gateway to Heaven, the 7th of December 2021. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, the golden age is called the kingdom of Rama, and this iron age is called the kingdom of Ravan, the five vices. At this time, all are impure. The pure deity idols are worshipped in the temples, and impure people go and bow down in front of them. This proves that those deities are the highest of all in their purity. They are even higher than the sannyasis. Temples are not built to sannyasis. Gateway to Heaven, the 7th of December 2021. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, this is hell, the land of falsehood. This is why Maya, sin is false, the body is false, and the world is false. Gateway to Heaven, the 7th of December 2021. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, no one apart from me, God the Father of all souls, can purify you souls. Everyone's religion is different. They all have to study their own religious scriptures. The Gita is the main one. Gateway to Heaven, the 7th of December 2021. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, I, God the Father of all souls, don't teach in Sanskrit. I only explain to you Brahmins the mouth-born creation of Prajapita Brahma souls in whatever language this Prajapita Brahma knows. If I were to speak in Sanskrit, how will you Brahmin souls understand? Sanskrit is not the language of deities, residents of heaven. Gateway to Heaven, the 7th of December 2021. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, Everyone have to take rebirth because souls is imperishable. They believe that Buddha went back home to the soul world. However, he will definitely have to sustain what he established. Otherwise, who will sustain it? How could he go back home? You don't say that you will go and sit in liberation for all times. That is impossible. Gateway to Heaven, the 7th of December 2021. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, while living here in hell, you have to remember me, God the Father of all souls, the land of peace, which is the soul world, and the land of happiness, which is heaven. This land of sorrow, which is hell, now has to be renounced. However, until your new home is ready, you have to live in this old world. You have to become worthy of going to the new home. When souls become pure, you souls will go back home to the soul world. It is so easy. Gateway to Heaven, the 7th of December 2021.